directly, right? When they donate like 20,000 or 50,000, they have this big ass, some big check to them, see how much they donate, and then they'll be right there shaking hands. And why is it that they do that? Why is it that they do shit like that, man? You know, how come they don't just do some things secretly where they don't matter? Because there's an old man that has to buy my, where I live in my apartments, and not every day, but twice out of the week, I get a box of candy. So I can account for that old man. So that's shit real harmful. You know what I mean? That's like that's really real harmful. Not that shit when you get like celebrity, when they give like big old checks, 30,000, and then you're at shaking their hand, all these shit. Yeah, just for publicity. Like that.
Yeah. First Timothy 1:5, right?
Yeah. 1:5 and 6.
1:5 and 6. Now the end of the commandment is charity, out of a pure heart, and of a good conscience, and of faith unfeigned, from which some have swerved, have turned aside unto vain jangling.
So when you give some people have a pure heart, they're not supposed to do it out of to get something out of it. You know what I mean? You're supposed to actually give it just to give it out of your pure heart. But because you see the celebrities, they give big donations where, yeah, they're big, but don't mean they're doing it out of the pure heart.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what it is. So when they do things like that, don't they? Like the rapper that died, Young Dolph. Yeah, he was going to schools and talking to the people, and they would look at him like, oh, like people feel bad, like, oh, he died and shit, though. But I remember he would go to schools and talk to the children. But if you would listen to his fucking music, he was pushing that negative vibrations to our people. So Apostle Paul said this about milk and blood, and that's the thing, if he was so innocent, what happened a couple days ago would not happen to him. But he was pushing that negative vibration where it was like making our people, the Jakes, want to do the shit that he was doing. You know what I mean? And that's making our people, the house of Israel, go off. He had a song, he actually had an album called Paper Route with Illuminati. Yeah, he had an album called Paper Route with Illuminati, and then he had other songs too. And then there was a song that he made called Shot. Shot at 100 times, and then he pulled a dude. So then there he goes being all made a song about it called 100 Shots. And he was just telling them that you guys couldn't even kill me, this and that, this and that. And boom, look what happened a couple days ago. You got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got this. 2 Peter 3:9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering toward us, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And that nigga that didn't come to repentance.
Because he would have kept doing the shit he doing for 10, 15 years ago. Because he can't deny his word, man. He can't deny that we're not everywhere. Because YouTube, we're on YouTube. This brother has a channel, the other brother has a channel too.
Big channel.
Yeah, and I had to make a second one too, because Esau gave me a strike on my first one. So I had to make a second one, which wasn't a big deal. But as soon as he gave me that strike, right away I made my second channel. So it's not hard, So that's the thing, man. That guy didn't come into repentance to show our people who they really are. He was still giving that negative vibration to our people to go off. So he was being a tail instead of the head. Yeah. And we get Matthew 6:45. So yeah, going on to, like I said, he would go to schools, he would go talk to the children. I don't know if he donated, but I think he'd go to the store. But you know what? None of that shit don't matter. In the eye of Yahweh Shema Shai, none of that shit don't matter. What we're doing actually matters, though. Not the shit that he was doing.
Matthew 6:4-5. That thine alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. So
what does it say? Not to give alms from openly. So when I give that old man, like, a box of cans, I'm not telling the whole apartment complex, hey, I just give this old man a box of cans, though. I'm not doing that, though. So, because I know I just leave it there, and like I said, the reward may come later, and how much, track. So that's what actually matters. None of that shit, though. I put the box in, and he comes by, and then, I tell my neighbors and shit, like, hey, I just give this old man cans. Nah, man, you do things pure-hearted.
Can you imagine that?
Announcing it in a microphone.
You know what I just did? I just gave this homie some cans.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, that's what's up, man.
They're like, oh, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. So,
no, go ahead.
No, so I was gonna say that the other people are not gonna give a shit. They're like, oh, that's just like, it's like you're doing it to look good. What the celebrities do, they do shit like that so they can look good, And I just do it like out of my pure heart, man, because I see he's an old Bishop, right? He's a Bishop, right? Old man that I seen at 4 or 5 in the morning going through exhausting gas and he was going through the cash looking for hands. And I seen him, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I told him, you be doing this every day in the morning or what? He goes, yeah, every day all day. And I gave him some money and shit. And then he was like, oh, thanks, I'm gonna go buy a coffee over there at McDonald's. He's like, keep me going. I'm like, oh yeah, here you go. But you see, that's the thing, man. You gotta do things pretty hard, though. And you can't do it openly. That's why these Christians, though, when they do the what's that called, though? When they do they give out food and there you go, do all that. They they feel good. They feel good,
And I just want to say this. Today they had food distribution at the church, and guess where the church is at? The church is by 198. So you pass by 198 and you see all those cars lining up. Everybody who drives by there said, oh, they're giving out food. They're giving out food. They're not giving out food. My job was helping them give out food. So there was a non-profit organization. We all help each other out. They're not giving out food. We're giving out food, and they're letting us give it out there at their spot. That's all that's happening. You see communities like
yeah, it's true because my woman's mom, she used to work in a non-organization over there in Cleveland. And they will do it like, if you had hands, you want to, well, actually, they're doing that right now. If you had hands, you give it to the non-organization company. And what they do is they give you a $50 card for you to spend on groceries. So what do they do with those hands? They give it to the churches, and then it may seem like the church is giving it to you, but it all goes back to the non-profit organizations. That's true. That's true. Some of these political
that's like double dipping.
Yep.
How the fuck see how these people are? They use the can and they give people money, and then they get money.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets money.
Yeah.
How do you get money? Like if I go buy something, I give away my money. I give nothing back but the things I bought.
Yeah. It's like you give me something as a present, and then I give it to someone else as a present. You know what I mean?
That's called unique incentive. That's why the devil said, you know what? You're gonna lose your job if you don't take this money.
Yeah. That's what they mostly use, Don't do that.
And I'm learning some good skills at work. Like I told his brother I was gonna do. If it ever comes down to it, I'm gonna do my little side hustle, and every time I get a job, I'll take you out there so you can have some money.
I mean, see, that's what a leader does. So he looks out for people, man. That's real arms right there. That's people, you know what I mean? That's actually arms right there, real arms.
And then I said to the Lord, help me learn this shit because, I said what I said, and I'm gonna have to take care of your land, your sheep. So he puts it in me to just fucking learn everything that I don't know how I fucking do it. I just put things together, and I'm like, yeah, that's how you do it. So hey, even if your water heater breaks down, and then I'll show you how to do it, and then you can make money yourself. See, that's how you do it.
That's how you
do it. So I said, I'm gonna teach these guys, I'm gonna teach you how to fish. Where they take when you fish to come in.
They're not 16 to 16, and matches to the game. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So that's the actual real, I'm feeling better looking out, doing out of pure heart, it's just gonna be fake hearted though, which is you're doing something without really doing it, like hurt, like you're not doing it out of your heart, fake hearted,
Yeah.
So can you get Luke 43, 44?
Luke 43 and 44?
Luke 11, 43.
Luke 11 and 43 and 44. Woe unto you Pharisees, for ye love the uppermost seats in the synagogues and greetings in the markets. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are as graves which appear not, and the men that walk over them are not aware of them.
So what the brother said about the churches, they're over here supposedly giving you the cans of, but in reality they're being hypocrites because that wasn't even that money that didn't come out of their money in their wallet. Remember? So they're being hypocrites. They're saying, yeah, I give you this, and they expect, they expect it to be like awesome. But in reality though, someone gave it to you to give it to them. And they expect that, so you're hypocrites. It's church, and then the last leader, 44 next one.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are as graves which appear not, and the men that walk over them are not aware of them.
What is this church do? Our people go to them, and there's snares which is capital, and that's what all these churches do, though, man. If you think that you're going to do the right thing, but in reality, they're pretty much digging their holes to their own grave. They're digging up a big hole where you fall into, because that's going to be your grave, man. Because that's not the truth.
And that shows you that that's the system they use. So their system is being used because the beast gives them power to use.
Yeah, what's that called? That's chart.
The Bible was the chart, the tax exemption. So they got bullshit.
Yeah,
straight up.
So that's what they talk only what they wanted to talk about, right? Yeah, that's what they pretty much sold their soul to the devil.
Hey, and I guess it's time this season to sell your stuff out. Because everybody that took that jab, grass.
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, the soldiers, man, they're the one that are vaccinated. They're suffering though, and then they got the shit flag, the service record is flag. They can't even go to higher rank. They're doing all this shit, but that goes to show like what's really in Maximus. What's really in them?
What's really in it? And the thing that you should think about, our soldiers are the most healthiest people on the planet.
Yeah.
Who makes them work out every fucking day to eat good, they take their vitamins. Yeah. What kind of a country wants to weak soldiers?
Right.
Okay, something to think about. Look at that movie. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, see, what did last night too?
Man. Nice.
Yeah, so these soldiers, man, like, the doctors don't want to take it, the nurses don't want to take it. Come on, man, the doctors don't want to take it. That goes to show something.
Yeah, and then they had a review, and the judges said, look, I'm going to put a halt to this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
And that's the thing, that's the only thing we can do, just see what happens, though. But I'm glad I didn't get it, vaccination.
Yeah, we can say, I'm glad I didn't get it. I can say, I'm glad I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Remember, through time, it's going to fuck you up. Not if it ain't right now, it's through time, because that's just still in your body, So, you know what I mean? That's the thing, it's a matter of time, though. What it says, it's a matter of time.
And they say milk does the body good. So the opposite would be worse. Right? Taking that.
They don't do the research. People don't do the research.
And you should understand that this country is wicked. Look at that Travis Scott concert.
Oh, yeah.
They fucking killed a bunch of people and they were still dancing and singing.
Yeah, because there was, the ambulance people were like, from my ear calling to that shit, and he was able to see that.
He's singing and looking at it.
Yeah,
Singing and looking at it.
fucking breakdancing shit, or doing Michael Jackson,
looking at it.
Yeah. And it looked like someone was telling him to still continue. Because he kept looking like, I don't know, like sure or something. But it looked like he just telling him, alright, I'm going to continue to sing and dance shit. You know what I mean?
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so that's the thing, man. Like, people gotta wake up, man. We're trying to wake up our people, though.
That's why we're out here.
Yeah.
And this is real ALMS. Because anybody who listens or people that brothers and sisters that watch the videos, man, that's gold.
And if they got questions or they want to know about something, hey, we get mom in town, break it down to them, and just like that. We do it out of our own heart, to break it down with this shit, because like it sounds ridiculous too, but man, you heard so much. I learned a lot.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I. Every time you say something, I'm like, man, that's great. We ain't fucking around. We're taking the GMS doctrine serious. We don't fuck around.
Yeah. Because I told the brother too, I was like, what else is it besides the truth? But the truth.
And
We get this last one. The
Tobit, what?
12, chapter 12, and verse 8 and 9.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 12, verse 8 and 9. Prayer is good with fasting, and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold, for alms doth deliver from death, and shall purge away all sin. Those that exercise alms and righteousness shall be filled with life.
There you go. And we pulled up the life one and the other Sunday over here. People from the church. So me giving those hands to the old man, I looked way better to I think how much outside than this fucking Jeff Bozo has. He's laying upon his gold and shit. He has all that money, and he might give a little bit over here, a little bit over there. But me giving the props to the old man, I look way better in the eyes of how much outside than that fucking dude.
What about that guy from the mega church? I forget his name. When there was a flood and people were banging on his door for help, he would call the cops and tell them, hey, get them over there.
Oh yeah?
He wouldn't help with it.
Oh shit.
And he had a big ass fucking church and never filled it up.
Those mega churches, the big ones,
He
yeah.
never filled it up with people that were suffering.
Yeah, because one of the brothers last week in the alley camp said that guy Jeff, I think Bozo, whatever his last name is, yeah, that guy, he has enough money to give each American $1 million. United States, though, you know what I mean? So each American, he have enough money to give each of us $1 million. How come we don't do that shit? And then imagine him and what's his name, Elon Musk come together, they have enough to give fucking each American $3 million.
They can make this country the richest real country.
Yeah. But they don't do that shit. Because our people, they're on Skid Row, homeless people in New York, there's homeless people everywhere. There's one over here too. You see? But they got enough money to give each American $1 million and they don't even do that shit. Come on, bro. Like that goes just to show, man, that those people ain't our people.
That's exactly. They're Edomites. And they hate you.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, because if they really want to, man, you can fucking, hey, let's get together, him and Elon Musk, and let's give at least $500,000 to each American in the United States.
Even if
That's like, what, $5 man?
even if they gave us like 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Would be everybody would be like, oh, cool, man.
Hey, that check came from Elon Musk, alright? Well, fuck it, I guess. But it ain't something.
How about when we got our stimulus? This check came from Donald Trump.
Yeah.
See?
Even that guy, it was something that helped something. But Elon Musk and that guy Jeff, yeah, they have enough to give, only like $1 million, more though, each American. But they don't even do that shit though. They don't give alms. They don't give a fuck. They don't. They want to have us oppressed. And that's just the way it is, man. See, why it hates us. They really fucking hate us. But people don't want to see that shit. They really fucking don't want to see that shit, man.
We read that line again. For alms doth deliver from death. And those guys that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk goes to death. Because they want to push out that chip. They don't give a fuck about your money or about your status. Because they were not that rich before the pandemic, and the pandemic happened and now they're billion.
Oh, and that's the thing. And those vaccinations, the 3 of them, I don't want to say them for the 3 of them. It said for each day, they're making I think it said $2 million. So after a whole year, I think that's so I'm probably wrong though, but they're making so much money though. They smacked the whole year. They're fucking making that much money from the 3 things.
And they might say, well, how can we make that much money when they're free? That one scripture that we read when they pass over the grave and they don't even know who's standing over it. That there's a grave under there. Motherfuckers don't know shit.
Yeah. That's why you have to read about this. And you actually have to have someone to break it down to. You know what I mean? That's why, 95% of people that go to Christian church and Catholic, they don't even read about it. They haven't even read about it. They just there to listen to the word and feel good.
That's what they get drug.
Yeah. Oh, that's but it's I feel it was.
Christianity is the biggest drug out there.
Yeah. It is though, because you go there, you feel good because you actually went there, and you come home and it's like, that's not really good. That's not really doing the work. This is doing the work right here, man. You know what I mean?
It has to be. It is the work because that's what the scriptures tell us. Scripture regarding how it's done.
Yep. It was last week, 12:13. The New York Mets. Yeah, 12 and 13. Yeah, we out here for fun, you know. We're out here trying to preach the word, you know. We're not trying to just like stuff like that, but we're trying to preach the word.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and 13. Who will hear you turn
No,
that?
it's not like that. It's exactly 12 and 13. I'm sorry, Cardi, that book was wrong, so you know.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, it's like I said wrong.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
This is the duty, man.
That's it.
And it's just that simple. So, I mean, you go right to the book of James 2, second chapter 2, and, you know, that's the thing. The preachers don't tell you that. The preachers don't tell you, hey, you're supposed to go out there and preach the word, this and that. But not, they just want you to come to their congregation and listen to them.
And pass the plate around. You have that money in the plate.
Yeah. So that's all they want. These preachers, man, they all they want you to come to them, so you can be their flock, and they can do what the fuck they want to do with you. They don't tell you, because our apostles, you know, our apostles tell us to preach the word, you know. They're over there in New York, you know what I mean? They're out there in New York.
It's cold stuff.
Yeah. And then you got Chicago too, man. It's windy out there. I mean, the brothers out there. It's cold as hell, you know?
And here it gets fucking hot as hell.
Yeah, in the summer.
It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
Number 14 too. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
There it is, man. So that's why we're out here, man. We're out here. And, you know, like, I come from a, different town, but the thing, it doesn't matter to me. You know, I told the brother, as long as my car works and I have gas in it, I'll come out here, you know? That's all that matters, though. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about this, but just coming out here and doing this thing. You know why? Because I actually hear the Most High. I feel like if I don't come out here, I'll miss the day and be like, oh shit, it's on my ass. Who knows? How about you want to check it to me, you know? So I do it out of here, to be honest with you, you know?
I agree.
Because out here, you know?
There's no greater motivation than fear.
Yeah. Because it says it's not going to kill you to do it, or it says it's not going to kill you to do it. Just don't do it. If you do it, you know? I think apostles are hard when you miss one time because he was really sick. But they've been out there preaching the word. Yeah. As long as I was sick. As long as me. You know what I mean? They were preaching the word as long as I could, been in this earth right here.
Yeah.
So there can't be no excuse or nothing like that, you know?
As long as we're living, we got bread.
Yeah, that's the preaching that read too, right? It's living. It's October 20. That we're doing the also. That's deliverance from death. And paraphrasing over, but that's living. Yeah, I got a little glimpse of that summer when I first came out here. It's pretty hot. Good thing we're coming in the morning, but yeah, it gets hot though.
It says, abandon his vanities, said the preacher, all his vanities.
There you go,
So I come out here when it's fucking 112, 115.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's hot. I mean, you can't wait to get home and get in a cold shower.
Afterwards, though. Yeah, because, the bakery wild too, though, so just, like I said, just gotta come out here and do the work and keep doing it, you know?
Imagine how much you're learning.
The pennies in the gallon.
The pennies are going in a gallon.
Yeah.
And every day you make a video, more pennies.
Yeah, that's it. That's all too, yeah. So, yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was my lesson right there.
So that was my lesson too. We're missing a brother, but we did a good time, like close to an hour. So, don't take that, and you'll be okay. Resist temptation, and you'll be okay. the most important thing is understand the truth. Know the names, learn about your history.
Yeah, they don't teach you. They go to English, go to the school house right here, man. They don't teach you about that, you know. That's actually the Bible is actually a family book. Especially, you can't see the tribe book, but you know these tribes right here.
These people,
Yeah.
So next week you'll see reveal up under the flames.
Yeah, it's
right
right
there.
there.
Right there where that truck is. That's the spot right there. Look how bright it is.
Yeah.
Look how bright it is. And we're by that bike rack, so we wouldn't be able to go hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, the Lord provides.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do is just provide for you.
So it's on my spirit too. The land, you think I brought it? Oh yeah. So you think I brought the land? I want to get enough light, but it's enough light for I to be my precept book. But something's only my spirit to read it.
I'm glad you did. We needed it. So that's going to say, I'll give all praise to you. How Josh, Josh, the Lord, the apostles, the elders, the TMS, please bless and mercy. Sanitation on the blood, head out, and teach some truth to Shalom.
Shalom.